We are 8-7, playing the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 4-11. We are at home, and we are currently the 6th seed in the playoffs. So if we win, we are in. Let's get it. I'm nervous.
Been a young man.
I mean, I've already lost twice to the Cleveland Browns this year, so it's kind of like I deserve to not make the playoffs based on that alone. But we're here. We got an opportunity. I only need 357 yards to reach 2,000, so we'll go for that. That would be an NFL record, too. So I don't think that's happening, but 57 yards will get me 1,500, and that's a good target for a year, 1,500 yards rushing, especially for a rookie.
Larry, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 10th year now from Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Flacco. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
Geno Atkins battled some injuries in 2015 and was challenged to get back to his form, and he did exactly that in 2016. Back to the Pro Bowl.
Big
size,
first
strength,
drive.
agility, and also a competitive
Still trying to get my 15th rushing touchdown. What the heck?
From the gun, Flacco.
Oh my goodness! Typical Madden. Typical Madden. You want to make the playoffs? How about this? Come on, defense, let's go. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Look out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture. in the AFC. And this certainly confirms all the chatter, how big of a final weekend this is. For the moment, the 6th seed is theirs, but it'll take a victory to officially lock that down.
I hear the excitement in your voice about this.
Or nervousness, both ways.
Either way, but you know, I've never met a player who didn't go into a game with a little bit of nervousness and played well and didn't play well. Because look, if you go in without that edge, and to this game has an edge to it, doesn't it? Then you're really not going to perform that well.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 58 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total. And they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them.
Get it together, man.
Sometimes the coverage is so good. No matter.
Working for Cincinnati right now.
Left by Perriman. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29.
Another shot.
The Jets are out to the early lead. Josh McCown, an early touchdown pass in that one.
There we go.
This one away by the punter, Dar. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short
The internet
gain on
quality
first
is
down.
not sufficient.
Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
We'll see about that, internet. Don't you tell me
2nd down following the run.
who's gonna broadcast.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, that was almost gone. That was almost gone, ladies and gentlemen.
That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Just a little bit faster cut inside. And it would have been gonzo to the house-o.
Giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him.
First down.
That's the
Let's go.
ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Here's Flacco. And that's complete to Gilmore.
Oh, my God.
So they escaped,
almost
so
a fumble.
The football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
Oh,
that
man,
can be a
almost.
bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
It's a gain of 5, and now the question.
Gotta take the 3. Field goal is good by Justin Tucker. And now we got the ball back again to end the 1st quarter.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be fielded at the 17. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
If I have to have 40 carries to ensure this thing, I will. Oh, I tried to get both of those too.
They'll mark him down at the 39. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
And that's something that's been lacking in Baltimore's running game the last few seasons, the ability to really hit on a big run.
Last year, their longest run was just 41 yards all season, 4 yards per carry near the bottom of the league. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10. Flacco once more. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Passing play, Flacco. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. This will be caught just inside
touchdown, Ravens!
Into the end zone for
the second.
Touchdown.
That's my first receiving touchdown of the year.
With his 16th touchdown of the year.
I thought it was my second, but it's my first. What a good time to take the lead in the second quarter. But Cincinnati answers right back. 14-10.
Touchdown pass thus far. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Upset alert as the Bills are trying to beat the Patriots
There again is
and
the
steal my playoff spot.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing
No,
here in the second quarter.
you may not have it.
Change offensively.
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
Looks like everything is going to go through the young kid. Make or break game.
2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, Parker. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Flacco unable to do anything there.
To get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure.
Here's Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
Well, it's still a minute 15 and all my timeouts, so maybe.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. They're in the second quarter at Heinz Field. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. Ben Roethlisberger, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Caught by the tight end Watson. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful.
Questioning
but now
the draw call here, coach.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage.
Luckily enough, you got me back there.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new 7 down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Flacco. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Who are you throwing to, Flacco?
Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now it's Flacco. Under pressure, and Flacco.
Come on. Flacco is costing me this game. He won't throw the ball. He's thrown that interception early. Like, get it together, man. And now, oh, I thought Cincinnati came down and scored, but it's 14-10. They must have fumbled on the 3-yard line, because that's where we take over.
Throwing here on 1st down.
And then Flacco sails one. Oh my God, this guy.
The intended receiver, and that'll bring
He was
2nd down.
pretty good last week. This week, Soto Chaser.
And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Flacco looks to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
Oh my God, come on. Wide the fuck open.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on as we speak. And then coming up later this afternoon, 2 games each from the AFC West and NFC West. All kicking off at the same time. Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams.
Loving it.
And then that's it for the 2017 regular season. It'll be Happy New Year time. And Charles, you going to dust off Auld Lang Syne for us tonight?
Meet me at midnight, baby. You'll find out.
Hard pass. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield, and spilling everything.
We get a turnover in the red zone.
So the fumble recovery, now Flacco to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone.
Even the commentators are making fun of him, Flacco.
And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens
the third,
with possession
trailing
of football,
by
trailing
7
on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Touchdown, Ravens! No, he's down at the 1.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, they really need to get something going.
They drag me down at the 1. I can't get in.
Starting to come to the front for them.
And now 1st and goal from the 1. Oh, they knew who was coming at him there.
This one will wind up with him losing
Oh my
yardage
God.
back to the 4-yard line. That'll
We
set
must
him back
win.
with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Dear Joe Flacco. Don't let me down.
Setting up to throw.
Touchdown,
Flacco.
Ravens!
This is caught. Touchdown.
Tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
Mike Wallace with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Oh my God. Oh, we get the ball back. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Oh my God. I'm having an aneurysm.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. Down as they get him to the ground.
Offense wins again.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense with that
Just
5 straight runs.
leaning on the running game.
To start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Flacco fakes the give. Sets to throw. He hits his target.
Nice job, Flacco.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to
The one pass I needed you to make. You do it.
For 24 yards. And now first down following that.
Well into field goal range.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
We are letting this wind down as we are at the 6-yard line. Trying to push it in.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
They call a timeout as we get to the 1.
Defense here calling a timeout.
A minute 19 to go.
Here in the final stages. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I. Third and goal now. The defense looking to hold serve again. And he's going to go backward.
I had it.
They get him behind the line.
But I don't get in. And now we rely on Justin Tucker and the defense. Field goal is good. Minute 8. Oh, God. They start off with a 26-yard reception to A.J. Green, followed up by a 20-yard reception to A.J. Green. 37 seconds left. 25. 16. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They scored a touchdown with 6 seconds to go. Oh, my God. And then they kick it. Oh, my God. No. That is not.
field position here.
That's so sad.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the...
Joe Flacco, 13 of 24 for 111 yards. Just not going to cut it. $30 carries, 150 yards. I mean, what else do you want from me? I need to play quarterback. That's my quarterback.
What's this radio for?
All right, well, 8-8. Crikey. Still the 6th seed, but I need the Jets to lose to the Patriots. So, we'll see. The Bears did not beat the Vikings.
That was a bad game.
Time to simulate week 17.
Make sure you check out the news after you advance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ready to advance, and there we go. Oh, man, we made the playoffs.
Oh, nice.
We are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, no. Be careful what you wish for. Let's check the news because I did just get a bunch more XP.
Probably backlot. I don't know where it would be at this time.
The top stories 2017 was a truly special season for Tom Brady as he was recognized with the MVP. Well, fuck that guy. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Heath Evans says something about
Franchise players are hard to find, but Reuben Foster may just be one. NFC Rookie of the Year. John Edwards is going to have to show me more before I call him the next big thing. NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. Hey, Heath Evans, if he wins the trophy, you gotta give him the credit, man. I don't know what your deal is.
I won Offensive Player of the Year. And I have broken the receiving yards record for season.
Well.
I
headed to the Pro Bowl.
I don't know.
A game I hope not to be playing in. It was a magical year. Check out my stories. Isaiah Burner makes it to the Pro Bowl. Was that it? I didn't even win Rookie of the Year? What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me?
Let me see. Awards.
I won Best Running Back.
Really? Nice. It's a big deal.
Well, for AFC, but like, how do you not win Rookie of the Year at that point?
I said third place MVP voting. Oh, my legacy is freaking. Ooh, baby.
Well, let's spend some XP, I suppose, before this here game. 23K, that's gonna make me... Oh wait, he's already a superstar. Oh, you get superstar given to you? Hell yeah, dude. And you only gotta spend the money. Shit. Alright, well I guess now's as good a time as any to get this stuff. Yeah. Now I got 14K left. Let's really make him very nice. 99 ball carry vision. And I'll put the rest on stiff arm because I need to have a stiff arm eventually. Bam. That makes me a 90 overall.
Nice. Wow.
And I need to do the training. So let's simulate that. Ooh, you get more for that. Oh, wait, no, because I'm a superstar now. I get more. I'm a superstar. Look at me.
Oh, because you made the playoff?
I think it's because I made the Pro Bowl. You should have it too, probably.
Oh, I have it. Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Bada boom,
say
bada
so.
bing. Moving up in the world. What else should I raise up? Let's go with more stiff arm, dude. Get that thing to 60. And I'm a 90 still. That's a pretty dang good rookie campaign, getting up to 90. It'll work. But the most important thing, we have a playoff game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. It'll be alright. Let's see what happens. Wild card playoff! Hell yeah. We are 4 victories away from a ring, baby. Let's go get it in the first year.
Yeah. For sure.
Ended the year with 1,593 yards rushing. Gonna have to do better than that next year. I mean, that's a pretty decent year for like a real life running back, but we talking about
rookie season.
we're talking about Madden statistics. That's just like meh.
I know, that's what I feel like.
We've got a wild card game coming up, and you know what that means. It's
I still
win
didn't even have
or
Madden.
go home.
I mean, like, I got up to where, like, I'm proud of that I got up. And that's what I want, is people talking about me.
Forward in your quest for a world championship. It's
I'm
the
like,
Ravens going up
winning the
against
award,
the
you know?
Jaguars.
4 weeks in a row.
You broke the NFL record for receiving yards in a season. You're like, okay, toxic.
Yeah, I want to do more. I'm not in the fucking. I want to win. It's not about the individual awards. It's about winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, who are you telling? It's going to be more annoying for me because I'm in the playoffs and I'm going to get beat. I'm going to be like, ugh. Or even worse, I'm going to win 2 games, get to the AFC Championship, and lose. I'm just going to get close to the Super Bowl and not win it.
It'd be crazy if you won, like.
Hell yeah.
Because you have, like, I mean, it's very little control besides unless you give yourself the ball.
Yeah.
No. That's why I've been doing.
Come on, defense! Stop them! Stop them one more time! Yes! Get the ball! We get the ball! They didn't score on the opening drive. That could be the most positive we've got. Oh wait, they did score on the opening drive. They got 3. That's not too bad though.
Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play there. Second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. To pass, Flacco. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Jeez.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Nothing Jacksonville.
Here's Lambeau out to kick
Not the way you want to start.
To return, here's Michael Campanaro. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
That one goes for 24 yards. They go play action here on 1st down.
Just throw it away, dude. There you go. Good job. Flacco in the playoffs. Not a jackass, I guess.
Time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
Historically, as long as he can get in,
this stage of his career,
he can win.
Smith is very happy to not hear that he looks like he should be playing safety. When he came out of college, he was an undersized linebacker that many thought might actually swing to the defensive backfield, but he stayed at linebacker and has been a very productive player for Jacksonville. Led the team with 98 tackles in 2016.
Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And I was worried about that one. I thought I was out of bounds.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Flacco. And that's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll avoid the tackle there.
There you go, Flacco.
Good pickup there at 22.
I've been yelling at you all season. Finally clutch, Flacco.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But I mean, come on, Flacco. Be honest, we had like the 30th ranked passing offense
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
in the league. So
Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still,
I've been pretty justified.
each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Flacco from the gun. That is caught by Macklin for a Raven touchdown.
let's go.
Jeremy Macklin from 4 yards.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Down,
Great
Ravens.
effort there.
Come on, defense.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January, but there's 20 other teams who wouldn't mind being on that road.
You're exactly right about that. But your point about how daunting this is well taken, because it all depends on their mindset now. how do you break it down so that you're not looking at this whole big road and say to yourself, we've got no shot? You break it down to this game right now, win that one, then worry about the rest of them after that.
And that's exactly right, and the staff told us that. They've been focusing with the players on don't look ahead, but that's hard to do sometimes, is it not?
It is hard to do because the ultimate goal is to do what? Is to win a Super Bowl. So you have to look ahead a little bit, but you make sure you focus on the game at hand.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Second down, Flacco now. And Watson has it right side. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout.
What a play.
As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Oh, nearly picked.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively.
Feel lucky to get the 3 now.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
What a great catch.
Are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Flacco here on second down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin.
We held on
and
to
he
it.
is leveled. Knocked down hard. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They look to throw on first and 10 with Flacco.
Oh my God, Flacco, you're scaring me again.
Watch that play. I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Flacco to throw again on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson.
They are knocking the piss out of my receivers. But my receivers are holding on to the ball.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Marcel Darius in there to get him for a loss of 3.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. I can't handle it. 3 and out. Go Ravens.
As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Flacco. And Watson has it right side.
Respect.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus
Going
far.
empty 5 wide.
3rd and 6.
We were watching
From the gun,
Chicago Bears game. Oh, God! He's intercepted.
Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 25.
Oh, no!
And he will take this one home.
You gotta be kidding me!
Passing down, they throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy.
Unbelievable.
It's just defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down. It's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it.
Just makes you sick as a Ravens fan and player.
So they throw the pick 6.
He had that guy beat.
As this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Man. That makes life so much harder.
Take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
Turnovers are hard to overcome by themselves, let alone pick 6s.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Here's Flacco. And he's got the hook up to Macklin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot.
God, no push at all.
When you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Man.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Here's Flacco. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On first down, Flacco. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Ravens taking the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult.
Rashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Perriman, 50. Points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. Your defense.
Get rid of Joe Flacco was the overwhelming sentiment heard in the press conference after the game. Ugh.
Oh, it's a good game, burner. Good game, burner. Did all you could, man.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the box score because it wasn't a bad game by myself. Flacco, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Seems like he was worse than that. 20 of 28. I mean, doesn't look like a terrible performance with the pick 6 that killed us. And, like, really, that's my bad tackle there. Like, I don't know how he gets away there, but whatever. Leonard Fournette, 122 yards on the ground, making it look bad. I only got 14 carries because we were down so much. But 77 yards and a touchdown with it. It is what it is. Receiving, had 6 receptions for 40 yards. I mean, doing my job, doing my motherfucking job.
Definitely. Especially the,
No
More of a
fumbles in
balanced offense.
2017. Thank you, Joe Flacco. How many turnovers did you have, my friend? Holy shit. Let me count the ways. Are the stats still available? I don't know. What? Is it playoff stats now? Oh, no, look, there it is. The official stats for the season for Joe the Flacco. 280, 456 for 3,614 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 22 interceptions. Got to clean that up, Joe, or you have got to go, bro.
35 times. Sacked 35 times.
All right, we'll advance the week. And there's nothing to do for us in the conference championship, I don't believe. So I'll just... Is there anything for you to do?
No. I'm just ready. I already ready to go. So if you...
Oh, okay. Moving right along then. Did you ready up? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Moving right along to the Pro Bowl. I don't get to play, do you? That would be sweet if we got to play AFC versus NFC. But
what does this say next week? What?
next week. Oh, next week is the Pro Bowl. This is the AFC Championship, so just ready up.
Yeah. On my screen is the NFC Championship.
Next week's Super Bowl.
I don't get to play the Pro Bowl. Yeah.
You get to play the Pro Bowl?
No.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought I made it. Alright, well, ready to advance. And moving along to the Super Bowl. I guess, can we see who won the Super Bowl?
The news.
All I see is that there's...
Super Bowl. Oh, Steelers, Packers.
Steelers, Packers Super Bowl. My division. And your division. One of us is going to have a Super Bowl champion in their division next year. Sweet. Next week is the off season.
Yeah, so we won't know who won until...
It'll tell us in the news, I'm sure.
It'll tell us right now.
Hopefully we get to see the parade.
The Packers can now celebrate 35-31 Super Bowl victory over
The Green Bay Packers, huh? Well, you better knock them fools off twice next year.
Yeah, I thought I beat them once, but
nothing for me to do in stage one.
It's rumors that he has lost a step as he gets older. Roethlisberger retire? Oh no. So I need some players, man. Alright.
Trey the Wingo.
Go look and Wingo.
Cincinnati picks Jesse Henson. Stage 2.
After weighing his options during the offseason, John Fox decided retirement was the way to go. Fuck. Stage 2. D. Bringer accepts Bears coaching job. Bears will begin to reshape their team with Dennis Bringer at the helm. Who the hell is that? Accept the coaching job.
Jason Verrett is on the move.
What? Where?
This Rams. He stayed in LA, but he got a different team.
Start the NFL draft.
Oh, heck.
Let's say the NFL draft and see if you can land a superstar. Let's do this. Play with other users and please wait for them to sign on before proceeding. Are you ready?
Yep.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Ooh, you pick 4th. I don't know if you actually get to pick, though.
Yeah, I do. I can put them on the draft.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
You get to pick your help.
Oh, I don't have no skills. I can't.
Let me know if you want me to pause it.
No, you're fine.
The Browns are now on the clock.
I'll put him up there.
I don't pick until 21.
Put him up there. Put him up there. Him up there. Him up there.
Adam, tell us more about Warren. He's one of the few receivers in college that no matter what sort of coverage you threw at him, he always came away with the ball. A great example is one of his impressive touchdown catches that has been on highlight reels ever since. He isn't the biggest receiver, but he has the ability to stretch
Is that who you picked?
the play, essentially
I
making
don't
him
remember.
a
I put a couple
larger and taller
quarterbacks up there. I don't think I
target and
put
a
that guy
real
up there.
threat
Though.
in the red zone. I think this team got a possible difference maker at receiver.
So you didn't, like, actually choose.
I did put that guy. That was my number one. That was my number one pick.
Oh, really? Interesting.
But so I need to reorder them. Yeah.
They've just picked up Welch. What's the latest on him, Adam?
You heard his name brought up
So
more
you gotta
as
go
the
to
college
the
season went
draft
on.
board
He really had a breakout year, getting the attention he
available
deserved
players
after
and
having
you
several
push
monster
triangle
games
to
in which he looked
put
almost
them on your draft board.
uncoverable. Even when defensive coordinators started game planning around him, using double teams and throwing a safety in there for support, he still found ways to make plays. His quarterback put a lot of faith in him, and hopefully this team's quarterback...
I don't have any scouting.
Oh, you just gotta guess. That's why they said see if you could find a superstar, yeah? Go off of their grade, their combine grade.
All right, team is now off the clock. Adam Schefter, can you tell us about their newest player?
Like football, rugby's a sport that's played with guys of all shapes and sizes. In his case, he was one of the big guys pushing and pulling blocks in the center of the pitch. He was playing rugby for a university in Australia before he was recruited to transfer and play football for 2 seasons here in America. His first year was spent adjusting to the game, getting used to the different rules and how to play his position properly. The guy even had to adjust how he tackled now that he had to wear pads and a helmet. But his second year is really where we started to see what he could potentially do. He's a physical player at the line of scrimmage. The team was able to pick up a good addition to its line with a bit of an interesting history.
The Bills are now on the clock.
The Bills are now on the clock. You can't skip ahead to your pick, or are you waiting to use kind
of? I'm just kind of seeing how
are now on the clock.
It falls to me.
So, are you scouting players?
Yeah.
So, yeah, every time you go back in, you gotta go back up to your draft board just to see who you got on there. But got 10 players up there right now.
The Lions are now on the clock.
So, what just happened? Oh, my guy went. My guy went gone. Fuck, went gone. Who did I have there? Left tackle. Right.
The Jets are now on the clock.
I got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be Malcolm Goldberg.
The
Browns are now
but he's got a 5.2 combine grade, so I'm afraid.
Yeah, but what is his speed? When you click on him, it'll tell you what he ranked in each of the combine.
His speed is 18th. He's 4.93. 40-yard dash, so not great.
Well, don't take him first. Don't take him first, then.
The Seahawks are now on the
You
clock.
see on the right, you see where it says your positions that you need help at?
Oh, yeah. Right tackle
R1,
is the main one.
Right, so then you filter it on your R2 to positions, go to right tackles, and search through them.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Martinez Anderson.
Giovanni,
they just took the guy I wanted.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. So you gotta mark a
the
bunch
Browns
of players.
got me.
You gotta mark a bunch of them.
Okay, so we got a couple of picks.
Now on the clock.
Right guard.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Overall? Why is it keep messing with me? In your Ducks pick. Next. I think if you're on that player.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Who'd we take? Who'd we take? Tell me.
Didn't take anybody yet. Click on a player and see if it'll let you.
I only have one guy on the draft board.
It's probably, yeah, he's probably giving you like a little bit of time to try to put somebody up there if you wanted to.
Oh,
you picked G. Lawrence.
Yes,
right
that's exactly what I wanted.
You got Giovanni?
Yeah.
I put him on my draft board, so now I gotta replace him. I'm definitely not taking him.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Oh no.
That was my biggest area of concern on the defense. So
outside linebacker.
That right outside linebacker. So okay, if that's what you need, I'm gonna help you out. Plus, he was 4th in speed, and he had a good combine grade. So I was like, all right, let's get it. Oh man, there has been 3 right outside linebackers drafted back to back to back.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Player's not ranked.
He's not on there yet. What the hell?
The Falcons are now on the clock.
A Miami wide receiver, huh? Let's check out the draft board as we got a long ways to go before it gets to us again. But I do need a right tackle.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
So let's see. Here looks like a pretty decent one in the 3rd round. Mohamed Gross. He looks like he's fast and he can jump, but those are not things I need out of right tackle. I want the number 1 strength.
Patriots are now on the clock.
I can't add no more players or something. What's happening?
Where did these guys have good combines at? Because that one dude must have been good at everything. Well, hopefully we can address the right tackle through free agency because it doesn't look like we're doing it at the draft. Yeah, there looks like a couple of stud D tackles.
Are now on the clock.
6'4", 305, but he's 24 years old, folks. That's an old bastard. Now this guy right here. We're gonna throw him on the draft
Jaguars
board.
have made their pick. Adam, what can you tell us about him?
He left the combine looking like the fastest guy in his position group, which is kind of a big deal. Some scouts
It's kind of
were
a big
skeptical
deal.
of his speed, but he proved them wrong again at his pro day. Few players at Indy looked as in control of their bodies as he did. He showed great knee bend on turns, kept a good center of gravity, and looked explosive on each first step. He wasn't talked about much before, but when he established himself as one of the more agile players at his position, everyone took notice. This was a great pick by the GM, and I know several teams will be upset they missed out on him.
I mean, my team is fine, son. Except I need that.
Let's go to Adam Schefter, who's got more
right
on his
tackle.
The foundation of any good team starts up front, and here's a guy who's a franchise's dream come true. GMs I talked to pointed to several of his games in college where he took on some of the nation's best.
We are only 3 picks away from the Bears' next pick.
Combat and dominating them. He's going to be able to protect the franchise quarterback in addition to opening up holes for the run game. With size, speed, and strength, he should have a very
Do I dare to look at quarterback? Dare. Malcolm Goldberg's still there. He's a bustzilla.
Who?
Malcolm Goldberg.
The Browns are now on the clock.
On my draft board. He is.
It doesn't look like there's a QB worth having anywhere. Let's take a look at Griffin. I mean, well, I'll take that back. This guy might not be so bad after all. He's an early 7th rounder.
Bears are now on the clock.
Oh no.
Bears are on the clock. Do you need me to pause it?
No, you're good. I got my guy.
Oh, the Browns took Goldberg. 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 So I
The
have.
Bengals are now on the
Oh,
clock.
I didn't. I get him.
You got a defensive tackle.
Yeah. Okay. He's still up there. And I get pick number.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh man, I think you took my defensive tackle, you prick.
There's Greg Highsmith, I think.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Pick 53, the Ravens.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
I get 2 fourth rounders. Number 100. 115.
The Vikings
Dude, the scouting
are now on the
department is terrible. They didn't scout anyone.
I'm a wide receiver.
The Dolphins are now on the clock. All right, now that the pick's in, let's go to Adam. Adam, what can you tell us about this guy?
He's always been known as a smart runner, and if you just look at what he did at the All-Star game, you'd see why he gets that recognition. Every time he was handed the ball, there was no indecisiveness as he attacked the gap and didn't waste time reading the blocks. And when the line failed to open up anything, he still found ways to get a few yards. As Matt Miller put it, he may not be the strongest or fastest, but his vision more than makes up for any deficiency. He could very well become an every down back, which is exactly what this team could use.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
I like dropping. Like as boring as shit as this is, it's fun.
The Lions are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock.
When you do it in the on this franchise, on the other one, you actually get to draft. Like,
The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock.
did you take your second pick?
Did we already choose?
I'm looking at my draft board.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
We are up in
You got
3 picks. Let's see who I have on my draft board. No one.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Yeah, I must have picked good because my shit's full still.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Ravens on the clock.
I hope this guy pans out.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Did you take my dude? Yep.
The 6'5" wide receiver. That's what you get for taking my defensive tackle. #1 vertical in the league.
Are now on the clock.
Yeah, I got a little secret weapon wide receiver. So.
I'm going to tell coach to move him. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with him. Good pick, Ravens.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
I can get a wide receiver for my second, fourth round pick.
They said just as they thought.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
I'm going to start skipping ahead a little bit faster.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
If we need time, I can always stop it.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Let's go ahead. You can skip to the next user pick if you want.
Let's go to Adam Schefter with more on Parker.
He entered the season drawing
Holy
comparisons
shit.
to some of the most feared defensive linemen in NFL history.
That was a lot.
After a mid-season disappearing act that saw him record just 2 tackles in 5 games, many
We're in the
scouts were
4th
shaking
round
their
now.
heads in disbelief. Even with the growing concern over his lack of production, there were some GMs who felt his poor stat lines were a direct result of the increased focus he began receiving as a result of his hot start. One pointed specifically to reports of offensive coordinators fashioning entire game plans around avoiding him, knowing that his fellow linemen were incapable of picking up his mantle. He'll now have a chance to prove believers right, as he's expected to see significant playing time in the preseason with a line far superior to the one he had in college.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock.
What just happened?
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
What's going on?
Alright, so I have 5 players.
What is it? It's what?
The Browns are now on the clock.
Yeah, I'm on clock.
Oh wait, no, I don't want you. That guy.
The Bears are now on the clock.
The Bears.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Super low. That good? No. Why does it what? Okay.
The Ravens are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock.
See who we picked up. Why? Why would you draft a running back?
The Giants are now on the clock.
Y'all are dumb.
You just let him pick. You didn't put anybody in.
No, I had people on the draft board. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, they're just adding people in
I don't know. Damn it, that's fucking
The
stupid.
Saints are now on the
What's
clock.
up, Angel? Long time no see. Ravens management is so terrible. And this is why I'm going to end up leaving Baltimore one day.
Adam, what can you tell us about that last pick?
Prospects can't take any risks before the draft, as many consider it to be one of the most important off seasons of their careers. Unfortunately, he's an example of what not to do when he suffered an injury playing a casual game of pickup basketball.
A
Here's the
casual
catch. It was the
game
week
of
before the
pickup
combine.
basketball.
Needless to say, he couldn't participate and lost out on a big opportunity to impress scouts. Fortunately,
I'm done
he
with this
still landed
draft.
on a team, but it's still a lesson to all the young players out there to be smart before the draft.
Let's skip the user picks.
Let's see.
Fast forward through the whole
The
thing.
Raiders are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock.
Maybe oh my gosh. Oh, Bears. Let's go. What a tackle.
The Bengals are now on the clock. Our very own Adam Schefter has more to say about this pick.
A fundamentally sound offensive lineman whose last collegiate season was ended prematurely by a nasty
Oh my
ankle
god,
injury.
it doesn't even
He's
let
a
me
guy who has
go
the potential to become
add to the
centerpiece
draft
on the
board right
line
now.
for years to come. If there's
Sweet.
one point of contention about him, it's that after talking to several of my sources, there's a significant worry about the strength of his surgically repaired right ankle. The original injury happened when the ankle appeared to buckle while he was not engaged, raising some serious questions about leg strength. He's been known as a bit of a power lifter with exceptional upper body strength, leading some strength coaches to openly question if this explosive lifting is putting additional stress on his leg joints. He looked good at the combine with excellent lateral movement pushing off the ankle in question.
I don't know why I'm sitting here listening to this fucking story if I unchapter.
From now, after he's been through the rigors of an entire
native
NFL
guy?
season.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
There's nothing casual about pickup basketball, huh?
They just won't give me that wide receiver.
I mean, I guess Parrish Gardner is gonna have to be the fucking dude, but we don't want that guy.
The Colts
Fuck that
are now
shit.
on the clock.
I think the Bears are going to start all their rookies.
Uh.
Oh, I can't. I don't say so.
If you only could
I only
be
picked
like, listen, coach, here's the deal.
The Cowboys
Well,
are
John
now on
Fox
the clock.
freaking retired on me. Whatever he did.
Let me add this punter to my draft board real fast.
I tried to get a fullback. Didn't know I could draft.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
It's Angels fan. Angel. You know, y'all are familiar. Y'all's familiar with each other's.
Is she in your stream or something?
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Let's look at the right end.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Give that dude a shot. And pray that we get somebody.
Yeah. You might find
The
a
Ravens
superstar.
are now on the clock.
Come on, Ravens.
Where are you getting the kicker?
Mm-hmm.
The Titans.
Oh my God, they drafted another halfback.
Yeah. I just skipped to the end. They're not even picking our fucking guy.
They're the dumbest team. Let's look at the draft recap. See what these guys actually are. The right outside linebacker is a 77, not bad. This corner is a 70, not terrible. The two halfbacks they drafted are terrible. The 6'5" wide receiver is a 71, not terrible, but not great. Don't think any of them are superstars. Oh, and this guy's got slow development too. God! Y'all are fucking bums.
Yeah, I got my quarterback's a 76 overall.
Are any of them superstars?
I don't know how you tell.
Hit X, and that'll bring up their player card.
Got predictable play on that. Number 37 ranked quarterback in the league based on his overall rate.
But on the bottom right, it'll say like what development he has. It'll be either slow, normal, quick, or superstar.
Normal.
That's normal.
Slow. Normal. Normal. Oh, my defensive tackle rule 7. I ain't getting nobody good.
Get my route running up. And here we are, back at week 1 in 2018. Simulate the preseason?
Yeah, I'm not.
Or you want to play? Huh?
No, I'm not going to play the preseason.
Okay, I'm just going to advance a week then. Or, yeah. I'm going to do my weekly training that would simulate that. Might as well. We both decided to hold out the preseason. We're not playing. Fourth week of preseason. I'm 0-3. Oh, I can't believe my first round pick has slow development. That sucks. Alright, big decision. Shoot for the stars or be conservative. Rushing yards. 1,400 or touchdowns. 13. I know I can get 13. I had that many last year. And that'll get you 1,000. The rushing yards will also get you 1,000. Either way, I know I'm getting both of those numbers, so we'll just make it the yards. What the hell? Get some weekly training in. Looks like Tom Brady is still playing. Which is bad news for everyone. 'Cause fuck that guy. Marshall Yonda still on the team. Joey Bosa and Josh Woodrum, the new quarterback.
79 overall. I'm only a 77 overall. Wow. Well, we're starting the rookie quarterback.
Yeah, we're starting the rookie at right outside linebacker, too. And I kind of wish we weren't, because he's got slow development.
Oh, we're going to play the Vikings game at 1 of the regular season.
Yeah, I have the Jets in week 1. We'll see who the Jets are.
Vikings didn't make the playoffs last year.
I probably should have used my XP before this, but oops. Starting the season at 90 overall. Hell yeah.
My guy's glitched out or something.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. With this second NFL season set to officially get underway, we'll find out how much this guy has grown as a running back from his rookie season to this one. It's the Ravens going up against the Jets.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. They'll be led out by their veteran QB, the former Delaware Blue Hen, Joe Flacco.
And what a bounce back from the knee injury he suffered in the 2015 season.
Another season with Joe Flacco. Every year from my first round pick. I'll be like, please, Mommy.
He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin.
Give me some other quarterback.
The 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
To the right side, and he's got Mack.
Although Flacco's starting the year off well, right here, and it's a touchdown for the Ravens.
Jeremy Maclin, his first touchdown as a member of the Ravens.
There you go. I hadn't even had to rush the ball once. So I was going to sit here and simulate a Super Bowl victory for myself.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Watch, Joe Flacco's going to go out and win MVP this year. Okay, that's crazy.
Here, he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football.
Oh, boy. There you go. There's that Joe Flacco we know and hate. You motherfucker.
Comes from New Orleans, and the Steelers there out to an early lead. Ben Roethlisberger, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
Passing play, Flacco. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Catch that, homie. And then break the tackle and then run 99 yards for a touchdown.
Listen,
it's simple. I don't know what your problem is.
You usually get a great product out on the field, and when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Third down, Flacco from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This is so stupid sometimes.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do.
No one cares about the big meat on the D-line.
Having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he's got his man. That's Maclin. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Now Flacco. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Macklin, the man he was looking for, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Second and 10. Flacco once more. Going back to Macklin. This time he's got him. Complete. And he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Flacco hooking up with Wallace for a Raven first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling them for a loss.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will
come on, fullback.
He goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Flacco. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Max Williams from 4 yards out. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The second quarter score from Cincinnati. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Deshaun Kaiser with 1 touchdown pass thus far. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flacco looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once more, it's Flacco. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
3rd and long for Joe Flacco. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. John Jenkins in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Let's look now at Jeremy Maclin. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. To pass, Flacco. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. First and 10 here for Flacco. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On second down, Flacco to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense.
From New Orleans. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. Antonio Brown, 95 yards receiving in that one. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. Look at the spin.
Balance.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grabbed the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them.
Big touchdown there.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Play action. Flacco. And some space here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Flacco here on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to... Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. A 6, a return of 5. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. By the way, third quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And the Bengals have extended their lead. Andy Dalton, 2 touchdown passes to lead the way. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2nd down, Flacco now. Looking deep here for Macklin, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. By the way, third quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And the Bengals scoring again to extend their lead. Andy Dalton, 3 touchdown passes thus far. And to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired
Night, Angel.
from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think
See
back
you
to
later.
what all those old coaches say, the ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Have good evenings.
That's out to Hill, right
Sweet
side
dreams
complete.
and such.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Whoosh.
And he is into the end zone.
Touchdown! Ravens!
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Another
He
long
only needed
touchdown
2 yards.
run.
It was 3rd and 2, but he found a way to make the Red Sea part.
And remember, it's 3rd and 2. In the NFL, that's not automatically a running down. Most of the time, it's a pass.
You're lefty.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football. This game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first
Why is your guy rocking it?
And keep it away from
no, I'm serious. Like he's gonna
now
do.
a handoff here to his running back.
I mean,
And down he goes,
I ran the
but he
ball
takes
wrong.
it up to
I was
the
getting
40.
stuffed.
That's good for a Raven first down,
But
15 yards there.
He
just
looked so good. He was complete throwing dots.
First seems just
He
as
for
good
touchdown,
here in the fourth as it
2-point
was way
conversion.
back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time
Not afraid
in the
to throw it in there, he
offseason
can
and
run.
continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And
Yeah,
incomplete on the deep ball.
He threw one himself
Second
to
down
go.
now after the incompletion.
I got called for it now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound.
Have you ever done the
defensively.
walking?
There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight
what?
that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They stop it for only 3 that
Go
time.
to
And
like the
that'll
last
bring
few,
up
they
4th
put down on
down.
the D-pad,
Hate
like
to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have
a bunch
to
of
punt it
times
away.
it'll
Trust that
walk onto your
defense.
player and
It's
it'll
the
be
right
like,
play at this stage of the
kinda like
game
the
as
first
well. You
one,
don't need to
the first
press it
one.
here because you...
Oh.
It's interesting, but you just can't see it.
In the NFL, they're in the 4th down in New Orleans. And the Steelers, they've scored again and opened up that advantage. Ben Roethlisberger, over 300 yards now and also 3 touchdown passes. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. Flacco from the gun. And he's got the hook up to Macklin. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Flacco. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another punt. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now they try the right side here. Finding room inside the 40. And he's brought down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
kneel.
We take a break.
They want me to take a knee.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it.
245 yards, 2 touchdowns, opening week.
Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for Baltimore,
also 5
not much
receptions.
to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get it up.
Should have been at least 3 more, probably.
Flacco was like doing okay.
Well, the jury's still out on that. Ready for advancement. And off we go into week number 2.
I'm gonna take a break from it. I'm gonna play some Fortnite for a while.
Yeah. Probably. Nice little idea. Man, I am tempted to just hold on and build up my speed. I need agility.
I need to do that.
I need 1 more agility. Because then I'll have 95, and that's new hurdle moves are unlocked at 80, 85. Not that I ever hurdle, so why the hell do I care? My ball carrier vision is already maxed out. I could get a legit stiff arm now. I got 14K to spend.
Nice.
I got most of my traits owned. Drop, open passes, no. Bullshit. Possession catch. Do I need to buy these?
I have everything. I can't buy anything else. Except for like the injury thing or something.
Injuries at 99. I could do some stamina, I guess, but nah, we're good. Pass block?
I'll be back.
Alright. Let me at least get it to 65. Alright, well, we are up to a 93. We will come back with more of this stuff tomorrow and such. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subbed already, do that and hit like or not. It's whatever. I'm not really that worried about it.